Hello everybody, this is Hal, Quail Studios Guitar. Welcome. We are going to talk about steady playing, and we're going to talk about how you can make your vocals really fluid, and we're going to talk about switching notes from note to note. Hello Dean, how are you doing today? It's good to see you on the chat. Anybody in the chat? Anybody else out there? Put your name in the chat. I mean, just say hi or something like that. It's good to see you. All right. What we're going to do is I'm going to play Michelle for you, and this is not going to be a perfect performance. I can pretty much guarantee it because I need more practice. But it's going to be an example, and we're going to talk about some really important, what do you call it? Really important things that you need to work on. All right. So let's make sure that I'm in tune. Put new strings on this morning. Hello, Francois. I do not know how to say your name. Is it Francis? Hi from Toulouse, France. Hello. Welcome, and thank you for being here. It's evening for you, isn't it? I know Dean is from Hurricane, Utah. It's he's on the same time frame that I am. Peter Chow. Hello, Peter from Hong Kong. Hello. Good to see you. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I do. Right, we're going to talk about the Beatles song Michelle today. Let's see, it starts out like this. Oh, I'm going to use a pick, okay, instead of my fingers. Now, I've been working on a video lesson for this, and I'm going to release that really, really soon. I just kept changing things, re-recording things, and I think I'm about ready. It'll be a few days. It'll be probably Monday before I get it out. But because I've got the next couple of days are very, very busy, and I won't be in my studio. So I'm going to use a pick today instead of using my fingers. Instead of doing that, we're going to use a pick, because you'll see the pick. I'm sorry. You'll see my finger finger picking in the video. So let's just do the pick today. There. That's kind of hard to get to, isn't it? I need some more help on that. What if I just do the B7 down here? Because that's what that is. It's a B7 chord. Let's see. Let's do the... Michelle, my belle, these are words that go together well. My Michelle, Michelle, ma belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all I want to say. Until I find a way, I will say the only words I know that you'll understand. Michelle, ma belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I need to make you see what you mean to me. Until I do, I'm hoping you will know what I mean. I love you, I want you, I want you, I want you. I think you know by now. I'll get you somehow. Until I do, I'm hoping you'll know what I mean. Michel, ma belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I will say the only words I know that you'll understand. My Michelle, da 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 da. There you go. It wasn't perfect, but that's okay. It gives you an idea of how I play Michelle. I'm still working on it, to tell you the truth. There's a lot of subtleties that I need to work on, and we'll talk a little bit about those today. I see Peter Chow from Hong Kong. Did I say anything about you, Peter? Thank you for being here. Fantastic. This is great. So in the video that I'm going to come up with in a couple of days, I detail this very nicely with all the names of the chords and everything. And actually, I'm not doing, in that video, I'm not doing this B7. I'm going to play this one. And I kind of like this one. One thing that's for sure, and it's the same for me as it is for you. When you start playing a song, you might find that there are elements of that song that are difficult for you to just execute. And so you might want to change things up a little bit. Now, here's a B7 chord here. Here's a B7 chord here, and there's a B7 chord here that I could choose to play. Okay, when I'm playing this B7 chord seems really quick to get to. I might just do that from now on. Let's see how. Yeah, it's a little slower for me. Yes. That, for me, right this second, that B7 is really good. This one right here. Now, it might be difficult for some people to do because it's a bar chord. And so this one, you might want to choose this one. My French is not so bad. Well, that's really good. Thank you, Francois. You know what? I don't speak French. I really don't. I speak Spanish. I speak English. I'm fluent in those two languages. And my wife has taken French before, and she has helped me with it, reading. She'll read something in French, and then I'll read, at the same time, and she laughs at me because I'm not that good at French. I know that. So that sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I haven't had any tutoring on that particular line right there. I just think I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I think that's how it goes. Something like that. I'll have to work on that. I like to be good at languages. I am pretty good at languages, but I do need to work on it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about, when you're playing with a pick. Excuse me. Right? You have to use a pick quite a while so that you can get used to it, about where it is. And one of the reasons that I actually touch the guitar right here a lot, I'm actually touching the guitar right here with my fingers, and I'm palm muting a little bit. Maybe not right there, but I'm really close. Right there, I'm palm muting. then right there I'm palm muting. Right? It helps me to figure out where I am in relation to those strings, and that's really important. Another thing that I'm doing in this particular song is you'll notice that the pick has a pointy end and it has a rounded edge. I'm not using the pointy end for this because it has a really, it's really bright. Now I'm going to switch that around. I'm going to use the rounded edge. See how much more mellow it is? Francois? I think that's how you say your name. I really appreciate you commenting on my French, especially since you're from France. So that's what I do with my pick. Also, you'll notice that the way that I hold my pick, if I don't hold my pick, I hold my hand the same way if I'm just using my fingers. Right, like that. I'm actually using my fingernail right there, and my thumb is on top like this. When I put my pick in there, I just slip my pick in right there. I pull my finger back a little bit so I can hold on to the pick. But now, instead of using my finger, I'm using the pick, the rounded edge. Now, if I want it to be really bright, I go back towards the bridge. And if you want it to be darker, you move up towards the middle of the string, which is near the 12th fret. Now, if I use the pointy edge, listen to what it sounds like. Now here's the rounded edge again. Oops. I have another pick. See, it's a lot more mellow. And let's see. Peter says, yes, I watched this before. Lisa says, good morning. Lisa from California. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you. Okay, so when we're playing this, you'll notice I'm playing the bass note, then the other two notes. This is what I'm doing throughout the whole thing. Now watch. The chords are E to A minor 7 to D, C sharp diminished, B flat diminished to B diminished, and then it goes back to E again. Now what I'm doing is bass note strum, down, up, down, bass note down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it's a little bit of a swing right there. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what happens here is that I can't get to this B chord, or actually this C sharp diminished chord, really, really fast. From, let's see, I've got a D. I could use this D. Now this C sharp diminished chord, I'm using the inside notes. Like that. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure that I'm getting to my bass note first and dropping the rest of the chord in. My nose itches. So it goes. So that's what you do when you can't get to a chord really, really fast. You play the bass note first and then the rest of the chord. Unless it's just one strum that you need to do. Something like that. Then that's different. But that's not what this is, what is happening right here on Michelle. Now in the pre-chorus, I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all I want to say. Until I find a way, I will say the only words I know that you'll understand. Now, what's happening here, let's see. When you play a song like this, you want it to be really steady. Oh, wow, I don't have my metronome right here. Oh, well, I left it in the other room. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, sometimes when I'm singing, I love you, I love you, I love you. Dun, 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 dun. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Those are triplets, actually. 1, 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun. That's all I want to say. Da 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 da. Until I find a way, I will say the only words I know. Now, right there, what's nice is that you say the only words I know that you'll understand. Michel, ma belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble. Right there, when I say très bien ensemble, I come in on that last syllable right before the beat. Dun. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Oh, what you mean to me until I do. I'm hoping you know what I mean. Right. So that's just some tips about what to do when you're playing the song. You want the guitar to be really steady, and then, of course, you can work with the vocal. Now, if you're playing for somebody else, make sure your guitar is really, really steady, and they can do whatever they want. For instance, when I'm talking about working with the vocal, when I first started the verse, I went, Michel, ma belle, something like that, instead of saying, Michel, ma belle. So I can actually play with that rhythm a little bit. Let's see. I'm thinking about where I can do that. Oh, yeah. I need to make you see what you mean to me. Until I do, I'm hoping you will know what I mean. I love you. See, so those vocals are not like Paul's vocals. They're a little bit off the beat and things like that. But you can do that. You can move the vocals around, but your guitar has to be steady. All right, are there any questions? I don't see any questions in the chat. Give me a like if you like what I'm doing. Thank you for being here. It's been really a pleasure to be here. I'm probably going to take off and talk to my supporters. In the description, just to let you know, if you would like to hang out with me after a live stream, this is what you do. You go to the description and you sign up either at Subscribestar or Patreon, or get on my email list by emailing me at lessonswithal@gmail.com. Right? Make a donation. I'll send you my book, which is, Michelle is in there, and like 116 songs or something like that I've done on the internet. And I put more in there, 1, 2, 3, sometimes more. Every month I update it and send out the update to my supporters. And I send out an email to certain people, and then, of course, on Subscribestar and Patreon, we actually just send out a post. You can also get on my email, even if you're on Subscribestar and Patreon, if you want to do that too. Thank you for being here. Anything? I don't see any questions. No questions? Okay. Thanks for being here. I guess I'm going to take off. I'll give it in just another 30 seconds, because I know that by the time I say, what do you think about this? Do you have any questions? There's a little bit of a lag between when I say that and when you get the message and then when you type it in. So I'm just going to wait for just a second here. Is there anything else that I need to talk about? Let me think about this just while we're waiting. Oh, yes. You will get the lesson very soon. I'm going to release that, and you'll have all the chords on the screen, the chord boxes, and all that kind of thing. So that will be fun, right? Let me just... nope, nobody's saying anything. Okay, I'm going to go. Thanks for being here. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.